Good morning. Oh shoot, I forgot to put on earrings today. Yes, it is day 11. And oh shoot. Bad. It is day 11. And clearly I'm a little discombobulated today. Day 11. I'm gonna be taking my Sanosi again today. It's kind of a like chill, laid back. We're having a Halloween party at school. So I am interested to know if how it's gonna go today with the headache. Oh, because I did not sleep well last night. I gotta talk about the night before, because a lot of times what I've come to realize for me is, I think it's most people, I'm sure, but in learning about myself, is that you really prepare. I'm sure most adults know this, but you prepare for the next day, the night before, even the day before. And so, go. Get up. With that being said, I had it was a really painful day yesterday. I don't know why my body is reacting this way. I'm gonna look into some things, but my body was in a lot of pain yesterday, and this morning actually. I don't know what's going on, but so yes, when I got home yesterday, I ate and I went to sleep. Right after I ate, that's what it was. Right after I ate, I'm starting to have a slight headache actually. Is it? Anyway, right after I ate, literally as soon as I had my last bite, but right before my last bite, I started to get this really horrible pain on my side because I was sitting down. I didn't feel it too much. Once I was about to throw my food away, it like shot up, like, ooh, it's bad. So I didn't even throw my food away. I literally crawled into the bed. That was it. So I slept from 5:30 till about 9:30 yesterday. And it probably wasn't even real sleep. It just was, I was in so much pain I couldn't move. So I just laid there. But the part that was sleep, basically, I was supposed to be getting the Halloween pajamas. Because today, the kids are wearing Halloween pajamas. And I want to talk to you about this beep, actually, in my car right now, too. Because it has to do with my narcolepsy. But, so anyway, around 9:30, I get up and I'm like, I'm supposed to go to the store. I still haven't gotten groceries all week. Like, all the things. So when I tried to get up last night to go to the store, I thought I could do it. I went down the steps. Unlocked the door, and I just was like, I don't think I'll be able to make it. Like walking around Walmart looking for something, anything. So I just got back in the bed. So I was in the bed, but the pain, like, and I hate taking pain medication. I really do. And I'm talking about, I've tried all the things. Well, maybe not every single thing, but like CBDs, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I don't know it's about narcolepsy. So my point is, was in the bed from 5:30 till this morning, but I could not sleep because of the pain. So I finally took some, because I was like, it'll just go away. Like, it's just so random. I took some Tylenol, and I was able to go to bed. I'm like, and so once again, that empathy for those people with chronic pain that, you know, keeps them up at night, that have all these different disorders and things like that. And, you know, all the doctors, unless they go to someone natural, which once again, if you can't afford that stuff, that's the thing, man. Like, oh, like you be having those natural doctors, like, legitimately, they come at a cost. The average person, there's no way, I mean, not no way, but anyway. Whew, just to say that empathy, because I'm like, man, if people have to live with this kind of stuff and regularly, nightly, daily, whether it's arthritis, pain, whatever, and gotta take pain medication just to live, like, Lord have mercy. That's hard. It's hard. So, as much as I hate having to take all the things, I respect that reality. So I couldn't sleep well. So that's also why I want to see how this day goes, because I didn't get much sleep and still have my side pain. And it's also making my legs feel tired. So it's a bit almost like being on my cycle, which is weird because I've already had it. It was just last week, you know what I'm saying? So, okay, so real quick, also about this beeping in my car. I bought this car, one, my old car died. I am literally, like, when people say ride or die, my car, like, had to just die on me to be like, just let me go. And let me tell you, I agree, like, it was real grief. I've never thought that could happen. Like, I really had grief. I had my car for 14 years. If I could have my car for 50 years, I would absolutely, I mean, like, that was my car. Like, all the scars, all the dents, all the everything, like, that was all mine. Like, I forgot what I was calling her. Christy. Somebody else called her Christy. That definitely is not her name. I would have given my car. But anyway, so I bought this car because I needed a car. This is another story for another day. Listen, my whole life is like adventures. My mom had two cars. She had an Impala 2000, maybe like 16, 17, 18, maybe 16, 17. And yeah. Anyway, I used to drive it. Where I live in Atlanta, West Side, okay, where I live is considered whatever, the black side of town. Anyway, I was driving my mom's car. Cause I'm like, I ain't trying to buy no car, I had no car note. Like, my car was paid off. Like, I was good. I got pulled over 3 times. I have never been just randomly pulled over. Been in my car for 14 years, lived in a couple states. Police pulled me over for different reasons I won't even go into, because some of these dudes is inappropriate, but I have never just been like pulled over the way I was in my mom's Impala. I was so confused. Like, I'm not breaking any laws. I mean, like, there's nothing happening. Like, I'm literally going down the side street from work or whatever. Anyway, apparently that Impala was there was a stolen car. Basically, they said that my car was stolen. Now, it's my mama's car. I know she paid for it, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, it's not. Like, I can tell you her name, blah, blah. And then, you know, they would be like, nah, because tags, this and that. And I'm like, because I know, like, there is no fear when you, like, living uprightly. You know what I'm saying? So, and I know my mom, like, that wasn't, you know, no shady business. So anyway, I'm like, nah, check your stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to check your stuff because I know I'm good. And then they would be like, oh, yeah, sorry about that. And so one cop actually was like, oh, like, there was an Impala stolen in another state with the same exact tag number or letters, whatever. And I'm like, so y'all, that ain't in y'all system? I am highly confused at why you chose to pull me. Like, if that's clear in your system, there's no reason for you to pull me over. I said, make it make sense, please. Just see, that is my whole thing came out. Oh well, I'm gonna have to do this over. That's these Atlanta streets for you. Yo, like, my phone clip comes off all the time. My brother was like, I need to get the one that sticks on the window anyway. But I thought the one I have was good. Anyway, so what I was saying about the cops, like, legitimately, one time I wasn't even driving. I was at my job, but it was in the hood. I was working at a school, but it was in the house. And the cop came and knocked on the door of my school. So I worked at the Montessori school. And so my bosses are white. People who run the thing is white. Listen, she don't play them games. And she was like, sir, like, what is your issue? And, you know, and then he was like, I didn't get to talk with her who owned his car. And then she's like, she works for me. Like, you could, you know, like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Ryder. And so I come out, and then he was like, do you know that your car is stolen? I said, it's not. It is stolen. It's not. Check your stuff. Ma'am, are you sure? No, sir. Look at my face. There's no doubt in me. You are the one that's unsure. Please check your stuff so I can get back in and go to work. I work with kids, right? So I'm like, and there were infants and toddlers. And I'm like, I don't have time for this. Because all it was is you haven't checked your stuff. That's not a me issue, that's a you issue. And that's fine, but like, I'm saying check your stuff. And you're questioning me as opposed to just checking it. You know, the conversation could have been done. So, anyway, just to say, he checked it and was like, all right, and left. I don't need you to say you sorry, nothing. Because he had an attitude the whole time, was talking to me like I'm crazy. It's cool. Anyway, listen, the last time that happened, the third time, they literally, multiple cops pulled me over and drew guns on me. But I won't go into all that because this is about narcolepsy and I've already did it longer than what I wanted to. But yo, so anyway, I couldn't drive my mom's car. I literally called her. I was livid. Never in all of my life. Never in all of my life. I was livid. I was livid and my feelings were hurt too, because I'm just like, yo, I guess because I'm like, what? Like, I didn't do anything. Like, I'm so confused. What's going on? Anyway, I'm actually gonna do a video about that because I just want to get back to this car. So anyway, I bought this car because one of the features in it is that one, if you drive too close to a car in front of you, it starts to beep. If you get out of your lane, it starts to beep because of the cameras that it has. And because with narcolepsy, I fall asleep all the time. Well, not as much. Like, I try not to, but the reality is I get caught up, you know? And so I doze off. And it's those moments, like those dozing off moments, that anything fatal could happen, right? So one of the features in this car was that it does that. And so I'm like, okay, I'm willing to pay. And it wasn't a lot, but I don't need a lot of features, even automatic stuff. Like, I'm good rolling down, like, I'm not. But I decided to get this because of the reality of my situation. And I was like, you know, that's perfect for me, because when I doze off, that beeping, that annoying beeping, or when I get too close, like that beeping, like it, you know, that is enough to kind of like make me aware. And it's really been helpful, and like, yo, like, it's really been good. So anyway, that is my story, and I'm sticking to it. And I am going to do a video about the situation with the police, because that really did traumatize me. It really did. Like, I was like, yo, y'all are like drawing guns on me. And it wasn't even like I'm afraid to die, because I'm not. But it was just like, but y'all like the good guys, though. Like, it'll be different if somebody was robbing me at gunpoint. But I'm like, y'all really drawing guns on me, and I ain't do nothing. I just came from work, and I don't know what's going on. And so anyway, like I said, I'll do a video. All right, talk to you later.